Hey, what's up, fam? This your boy D Wheels coming at you. This is more of a business type grinding post. I said I was gonna start making more videos. So anyway, all right. So maybe by now, or you may know that I run my own truck and refrigerated trailer, and run my own authority. Which sometimes can be a headache. And what I want you to realize is I was doing a load that was pretty, I would say pretty sweet, almost like a dedicated, 3 times a week, picking up the same stuff. At my last drop, I was right there near the house. I mean, I could go home, leave back out. I mean, it was 3 times. It was pretty sweet. I had multiple drops on it, but that's cool because that's what I'm used to doing anyway. Is LTL refrigerated. So anyway, the company that or the shipper. Okay, this has nothing to do with the broker. Okay, because I got a pretty good broker, but the shipper, they have a plant in Georgia, where I was picking up from, and they also have a plant in New Jersey, as well as a few other places out west. So this is about never getting too comfortable. Okay, never getting too comfortable. So the shipper decided to break up the route that I was doing, and decided to without me getting too specific, because I do have to be careful, because I am running a business, and I try not to give out too many things, because again, it's my business. Some people will take the information for what it is. Some people will look at it as an opportunity to go in and backdoor you on something. So I'll just keep it like that, very vague as far as the business names and everything. And that's what a lot of you YouTubers, YouTube truck drivers, I hope you realize that, don't give out too much information that is specific to what you're doing. Okay, I mean, don't give out. That's just my piece of advice. Okay, everybody that watches videos are not for you, and you can tell you may have 300 views and 15 likes, 20 likes, or whatever. So people are just watching, trolling or whatever, and they may get the information, so don't run your mouth too much, is what I'm saying. So basically, So basically, the shipper looked at how can they save a few pennies. That's why I said don't get too comfortable on anything that you're doing, and keep your mouth closed about what you're doing. I give information about how to get started and all of that stuff, the pros and cons of having your own authority and all of that stuff there. If it comes available or whatever. There's so many other guys already dropping that type of information on here. Actually, guys and ladies that's dropping that type of information on here. So I just keep it, brief. So anyway, they decided, they was going to try to pinch a few pennies and ship the load from New Jersey down into the Carolinas instead of from Georgia to the Carolinas. Now you know which one is closer, okay? But because of freight lanes and the rates by the lanes, I mean, everybody knows that's been doing this long enough. Freight coming out of New Jersey, people be taking anything to get out of New Jersey. And so I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to save a few pennies by shipping that same load from their other plant in New Jersey more miles down into South Carolina, North Carolina and South Carolina or whatever. And like I said, they cut my route in half, which I never get addicted to anything, because I know things are subject to change at any moment. You have to just savor the moment, grind hard while it's there, because it's never promised to be there all the time. Don't get comfortable, complacent, or anything like that. Always be ready. Always be ready. Like, how the Bible say, have your lamps full of oil. so you're not caught off guard. Okay. So anyway, so yeah, so that's the thing. You got to understand that when people create businesses, entrepreneurs, they don't create the business for the purpose of employing people. Okay. Their allegiance is not to employing people. Okay. If they can run that company or whatever without you, they will. Because I mean, it's not a bad character on their part, but they are the entrepreneur. Even though it's turned into maybe a mega company or whatever, they still are the entrepreneur. And they started it with the intention of making their life easier. Okay? If they could have done it without you, you wouldn't have that job. Okay? It's nothing personal. Okay? So always know, you always should be trying to better yourself. Okay? That job is not going to be there or promised to be there or anything. Even the so-called jobs is going overseas and all of that stuff there. That's part of the business. It's just part of business. I mean, bottom line, they ship that job overseas and they can get the same thing done for cheaper. It's part of their business model. Okay. Well, the problem comes in with that is when they ship the goods back over here into the United States, and the same people that are now not working are buying those same products that put them out of a job. That's where the problem comes in at. So if they want to take their business overseas, excuse me, that's fine. That's their prerogative. But you as a consumer need to be wise enough to know what products are coming from overseas. Were they from the job that let you go, or from the job that closed in the state next door? Whatever, because if you support those same products, then you are creating the atmosphere for more companies to move their stuff overseas. Okay, you can't really put that all on government. Okay, because you as a consumer always have the choice to not buy that product that's shipped back over here. Okay, so there you go. All right, but like I said, on the trucking thing, just remember, don't get complacent in whatever it is you're doing. Okay, things change, especially in trucking. Things change. Number 2, keep your mouth shut. I'm talking about especially you guys and girls on YouTube that's telling all your business out here. It's grimy out here, and it is a dog-eat-dog world. Okay, regardless, it's a dog-eat-dog world. Okay, keep your mouth shut on specific things that you're doing, specific moves. Keep it shut. That's a word of wisdom right there. Keep your mouth shut. You can keep it very vague, you know what I'm saying? And you can talk about, if people got questions about, how to hook trailers and how to do, how to work on, reefer units when they run out of fuel, or how to do maintenance on this. I mean, I can show you everything from how to change your own tires out here. I can show you the setup that I got on my truck of how I change all my tires on the road if something go down. And, so I can show you all of that type of stuff because I've been out here for some years. Okay. But I'm very careful on what I say about specific business that I'm handling out here because, like I said, it gets very grimy and gutter out here. All right. So that's your boy D Wheels coming at you. If y'all have any questions, you know what I'm saying, drop it in the comment box. Click like on the video, whatever, that's up to you. Like I said, I'm not a big, YouTuber, a whole bunch of subscribers and all that stuff there. It's just whatever it is. I'm just actually making this video because I was almost finished unloading my last pallet, and he told me I had to stop because they were going to lunch. So I was like, man, I was almost about to, had that pallet snatched off, about to break it down, wrap them bad boys up so he can go ahead and check me in, and I was going to be outie. Okay, I was headed to the house. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, so I had to stop for 30 minutes and, let them do their lunch thing. So when they come back, I'm going to run back in there right quick and make sure my counts and everything are right. Wrap those pallets, let them check me in, check the product off, sign my paperwork, and I'm out at 5,000, right? I'm out at 5,000. So anyway, this your boy D Wheels out here doing it well, as LL would say. So, all right, y'all. Get at your boy. Another day. I thank God, thank the Most High for keeping me safe out here on the road. And hopefully, y'all drive safe out there and be careful. Watch them four-wheelers. Watch them other truck drivers that sometimes act stupid too. All right? This your boy D. Holla at me. Talk to you later. Peace.